you doing? You alright? So I'm doing something that I've never ever done before today. I'm doing my first ever wild camp. I was going to film it on the way here, but to be honest, I was so nervous. It's my first time, so I didn't. I was just concentrating, getting your thoughts together and what have you. So I'm in Snake Woodland in the Peak District, and yeah, this is my little setup. I've got the OEX Fox 2, which is my first time using it ever. I've set up in gardening before, but that's all I've done. And this is my view for the night. There's a couple of campers down there, but I asked them if it was to pitch up here because I didn't want them thinking I was spying on them. I said it's fine. And yeah, it's lovely. So let's see how the night goes on. So I've watched loads of YouTube videos before on this. I always try to do my research on something that I've never done before. I've literally been researching for about 3 months. I wanted to do it a couple of weeks ago. John there. I wanted to do it a couple of weeks ago, but the weather was absolutely atrocious. I was absolutely gutted. But today, it seems perfect weather. So look in here. We have got, sorry, it's a bit shady, it's very sunny, so there's shadows everywhere. So we've got the Vanguard Night Star 250, I think it is, sleeping bag. Got the Flextail RO5 sleeping mat. I've just got like a little foil mat underneath, just to try to keep a bit of insulation. I've got all my food stuff there, my warm foot leaving in there. I've got a little, I can't remember what pillow it is, but you just blow it up. It's really comfortable actually. It's got my OEX Kestrel 58 litre down there. I'll stay there till tomorrow. I've got the fire maple stove, which I've got a lovely little steak I'll be getting out later to cook later on, with some broccoli and some new potatoes. So happy days. I was just looking through my last video and I realised that I said OEX Kestrel 58 litre. What I meant to say was Osprey Kestrel 58 litre. So yeah, while I'm just chilling here with a beer, finishing now. Taurus Blood Orange. I'm gonna get another one. I thought I'd tell you why I got into wild camping really. I lost my mum a couple of years ago, and it's just one of them things, I was very close to her. And you just become a bit of a recluse really, don't you? You just get into a bit of a rut. Because I'm a self-employed gardener, through winter, you get a bit more time to yourself. So we're just looking on YouTube really, and I just came across, I think it was Grizzly Gaz that I came across first. I hope I'm allowed to mention the names on YouTube. I don't know what the rules, regulations are about that one. But yeah, I started off watching Grizzly Gaz, and then English Woodsman popped up on my YouTube, so I follow him now. Paul Messner as well, and just some others really. And I was just watching the videos and I thought, you know what, that looks so peaceful, so nice. I live on my own, so I'm used to being on my own. I work on my own, and I just thought, you know what, just being out in wild really. It looks so peaceful and nice, doesn't it, and different, and just out in nature. So I bought some. I just bought some cheap stuff. I got like a Van Gogh Soul 300 tent off Facebook. I got it for a tenner. I think I've used it twice, and then just see if I did enjoy it. I used it on a couple of campsites. Did enjoy it, so then I went up to this OEX Fox 2. I've got an OEX Bobcat as well, which I've used once. I just kind of like went down to local woodlands next to the river, and just like pitched it up there. But it's a bit small. I'm sure people that have used Bobcats, it's a bit of a pain to pitch, I think, especially as a rookie. I've only pitched a couple of tents in my life. I've been camping a few times, but not much. So yeah, that's basically how I got into it. So this really for me is well out of my comfort zone. I know I'm on my own a lot, but to be out in nature, in middle of nowhere, on your own, it's a bit out of my comfort zone really. But there's a couple of campers down there. You can see some in distance over there as well. I've seen some as I walk through Snake Woodland. So I mean, there's a lot of people around if all happens, which I'm sure it won't. I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine, but you never know, do you? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a good challenge for me. Yeah, let's see how the night goes. Don't know if you could tell, but them lads down there try to put the tarp up. It's quite windy, so they're struggling quite a bit. It's quite funny to watch, actually. So I've just been to the river down there. I've got myself some water. Fill my water bottle as well. Look how clean that is. Saw your water filter. I'm walking back up through now. And that's where my little tent is. That's where my little home is for the night. I just can't believe it's taken me this long to get into this, to be honest. Absolutely loving it. I've had a couple of drinks now, so I apologise if I'm talking too much. I sometimes can, to be fair. But yeah, jacket's on, Rab, Cirrus, something like that. 50 quid off Vinted. If you fancy doing these things yourself, go cheaper, Vinted, more or less brand new condition. Just helps financially. But yeah, looks absolutely stunning. Sun setting over there, which means it's going to rise over there. So not much of a sunrise at morning, unfortunately, probably. But absolutely lovely. Loving it. For those of you that know Peaks well, or Snake Woodlands well, Snake passes up there. So you can see cars go up there. My tent's there. The sunlight through the trees, look. How nice does that look? Beautiful. So yeah, apparently Snake Woodlands changed quite a lot. This is the first time I've been before. But all I've seen is YouTube videos. But apparently all these trees were diseased, so they've cut them down, obviously for safety reasons. Which is probably a good job, really, since I'm pitched there. Falling on me anyway. Trying to trip over that one. But yeah, I mean, I was walking through Woodland. It's just further down there, like down a little hill and through Woodland. And there were people pitching up already. This way, 4:30. I didn't really want to pitch up too early, to be honest. The wild camping thing. Pitch late, leave early, that sort of thing. And obviously leave no trace, which there will be absolutely no trace left whatsoever. God, I'm slaving my words. I've only had 2 drinks. I don't drink much, to be fair, so I thought I might have a couple tonight. So yeah, I just thought I'd get up here, find a nice spot. I've seen, I think, is it Height of Life on YouTube? That's done, I think it's called Blackden Brook, something like that, which I believe is further down that way. I follow the river down there. But I walked a bit further up that way, and I couldn't really see a path. So I think you had to go on the other side of the river, up there and along. But it's first time I've got this 15 kilogram backpack, or however much it weighs, I don't know, to be honest, on my back. So the last thing I wanted to do is climb up there and go all the way along there, just to find that there's nowhere to pitch. So I found this little spot here. I thought, you know what, that looks absolutely perfect. Snake Pass, like I say, is up there. So I could probably be seen from the road, but when it gets dark, and to be fair, Snake Woodland, apparently it's a bit like a campsite, which it is. There's loads of tents about. So does it really matter? Who knows? But yeah, just can't get over that. It's just lovely. So I thought it's time to get a brew and go. Could do with a bit of caffeine, I think. I only bought a couple of beers with me, so I've drank them now. Bit of caffeine down me. I've just got these Nescafes 3-in-1 things, like little cappuccino things. And me and my partner, my girlfriend, we went to afternoon tea last week. I know when I was coming here today, just pinched a couple of sugars. That's done. just so I didn't have to bring, you know, separate sugar. Oh yes. Just having a little wander, just come across, which I thought was litter that someone else had left, but closer inspection, it's toilet roll, and I was gonna put it in me waste bag, my rubbish bag, but seeing what's on it, I'm not. I've got some alcohol and gel stuff, but yeah, it's not enough to touch that sort of stuff. So leave no trace. I don't get it. One thing I'd always do myself when I'm out in these conditions, it's just a date at rules. Leave no trace. Take your shit home with you. I don't get it. It's not difficult. Bury it. Put it in your waste bag, your rubbish bag. I just don't get it. It's not difficult. Temperature's definitely dropping now. Just having a little wander through the woods, really. Just try. Yeah, it's definitely dropping now. It's getting a bit windier as well. Right, I think it's time for some scran. Got my little oil thing here. Got like 4 of these off eBay for about £4, I think. Not bad. I've got another one in there. It's got washing up liquid in. Let's get this on. I've got some broccoli and new potatoes in there and a nice steak. I meant to bring some peppercorn sauce, but I completely forgot, to be honest. I think my nose was just shot to shit. So yeah, let's make do with what we've got, which I'm sure will be perfect. So there we are. We've got some broccoli. We've got some cherry tomatoes in that bag. We've got some new potatoes, and we've got a lovely bit of rump steak, seasoned with salt and garlic. Happy days. I don't think that plate's going to be big enough, to be fair. I like my steak quite rare, so that's the last thing to go in. Oh. I think I need a bigger pan. Well, I can honestly say it was alright. I needed to bring some peppercorn sauce, to be fair. It was a bit dry. I threw a lot of it up in wood, just the steak, just out of the way. Foxes, whatever, come and get it. Water. I put some washing up liquid in my pan just to wash and soak my pans, because I'm a bit OCD like that. And I'm just going to chill out, I think. Got a bit of a book to read. Then yeah, just sat there minding my own business, reading my little book. Seem to have a couple of visitors. I hope these aren't going to be noisy through night. Sunlight's definitely starting to drop now. Not a cloud in the sky though. It's lovely. Temperature's dropping a little bit. But I've got a little snood thing and some gloves. So I'm just chilling really. Just made myself another brew. Don't know, should I say. Don't know if you can see, but there's somebody having a fire over there. I was a little bit tempted to start myself, but want to respect the land as much as possible, especially on my first wild camp, and plus the smoke could probably head in their direction as the wind is going over that way, and I don't think they'll be quite happy about it. So yeah, just chilling now really. Probably give it another hour and a half. It's about 8:30 now, I think. Probably about 10 o'clock I'll get settled in my tent, and yeah, just start to chill out a little bit more, head to sleep. There's absolutely no phone signal here whatsoever. There's nothing. It's kind of my only regret, because I just wanted to let my partner know really that was alright, being my first camp. But I did say to her that the signal is very bad here, so I said I'd let her know when I'm here, which I did, which I think it went through, and then I'll just like update her when possible. But she's working, so I just wanted to let her know I was alright really. But hey, what can you do? Not a lot really, can you? So just having a little nighttime trek through Woodlands. Not going far, you know. There's my little tent down there. Yeah, light's really dropping now. I thought I'd be getting nervous, to be honest, with it getting a bit darker, but I'm not. I actually quite like it with a little light on it. Tent, it just looks quite peaceful, doesn't it? Right, so I'm all tucked up now. It's only about 9 o'clock-ish, I think, so I'm just going to chill out for a bit. Just probably read a little bit of a book, might play a bit of a game on my phone, and headed to sleep. A little flex tail light keeping me illuminated. So yeah, I'll be in touch at morning. Good night. Good morning. We made it. I'm still alive. First wild camp done. R6, bang on. I set my alarm for R6, but I woke up at 1:15, so pigeons were toodling along, waking me up. So, but yeah, first wild camp done. So, let's see what it looks like out here. It's a little bit nippy, a little bit of fog in the air, but not a lot. A little bit misty, but not a lot at all, to be fair. I'm a bit worried about condensation, but this tent seems to have no condensation whatsoever this morning. That's good. The vent at the front of the tent, I left open by mistake last night, so I had to get up at some point to close it. Because it was quite cold as well, and the wind was coming that way, so I had to get up. So that's probably helped with condensation. But yeah, all good. Slept really well actually. I dreamt I won 10 grand. I entered a competition with 50 grand and 10 grand, and I won 10 grand. And it felt quite real as well. So how nice would that be? But let's get a brew on it. So I'm just chilling here this morning, having a brew, looking at the nice views. A little bit nippy, but it's not too bad, to be fair. I think got really lucky last night. There was hardly any wind whatsoever. I heard the tent flapping a few times, maybe 3 or 4 times, but then absolutely nothing. No rain. So I think I got quite lucky on my first night, really. But I did keep checking the forecast. I didn't want to get caught out in a wind storm and what have you, a wind. So, but yeah, it's been a really nice night, to be fair. I don't think it could have gone much better. So I was just looking at my pillow, because I said yesterday that I couldn't remember what it was called. It's called High Kentur. It's a blow-up pillow. No, I'm not sponsored, don't worry. Yeah, and it's just really good. It's your little valve in there, little button in there. One to blow it up, you push it down, lay it down. And to be honest, I'm right fussy with pillows, because I was in a car accident a fair few years ago, and I had to have physio on my neck and stuff. So I really struggle with pillows, but that actually was really comfortable last night. And the Flex Tail RO5's the first time I've used that. Really warm. I was really toasty last night. I think at some point I got a little bit chilly, but I must have been hustling around in my sleeping bag a little bit because it had come off, so I just got well wrapped up in my sleeping bag and now absolutely fine. So yeah, really warm. Just got a blueberry muffin this morning for lunch, for breakfast. Nothing special really. So yeah, I'm gonna have that. I've brushed my teeth and yeah, get packed away and get gone, I think. So I'm all packed up, ready to go. Bag's a hell of a lot lighter than it was last night without all that beer and steak. No trace. That was my pitch last night. I've got my rubbish bag with me. Leave no trace. Just one little check over before we go. a ghost. Right, so I've just got back in my car. Bit of a trek that, to be fair. Uphill with all that luggage on. But yeah, all in all, really enjoyed it. Excellent night. I'm really glad I've done it. Like I say, well out of my comfort zone, but brilliant. Really nice place. I'll be back. It's only about an hour away from me. I'm from Leeds, so yeah, excellent. I'll be back. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. That blueberry muffin didn't really do anything for me, so I thought I'd get a McDonald's on the way home. Happy days. Meant to say, feel free to like, subscribe, all that malarkey. I don't plan on becoming a big YouTuber. I might do a couple of wild camps a month, something like that. Document them, but I just document them for myself, really. You know, in 20, 30 years, I can look back at them and, you know, say to myself, what was I thinking? But yeah, feel free. Thank you for watching once again. Yeah, take it easy.